There's something about watching an action movie. Traditionally, it's the man's role to provide and protect. Seeing a strong, beefy guy fight and save the day makes women swoon and inspires men to do likewise. But what about women? Traditionally, it's the woman's role to care and nurture. While there are many great female characters, not all exemplify this. Too many movies try to shoehorn women into action roles, ignoring their physical limitations, some even making them stronger than men, and without any flaws. But there are some movies that do show women in these traditional roles in the best way. Lilo and Stitch. In this movie, Lilo and Nani's parents died in a car wreck. Nani, the older sister, is forced to act as Lilo's mother figure. As much as Nani loves Lilo, she struggles to fulfill that role. But she constantly tries, taking Lilo to get a dog so she won't feel lonely, trying to take any job after she gets fired, and willing to chase aliens after Lilo gets kidnapped. Brave. Merida is a princess, but doesn't want to be. Her mother tries to teach her how to be a proper princess, someone who represents the best of the kingdom. Merida is more of a tomboy, though, and gets along with her father better. Throughout the movie, however, both Merida and her mother learn from each other. Merida learns the significance of her position, and her mother learns not to be so uptight. They also learn to better love and care for each other. Jojo Rabbit. Jojo and his mother live in Berlin towards the end of World War II. Jojo's mother, Rosie Betzler, is sympathetic to the Jews and is willing to risk her life to help them, even though her son is a devout Nazi. In spite of that, she loves her son, trying to be a loving mother and fill in the void left by Jojo's missing father. At the same time, she acts as a mother figure to a Jewish girl she's helping. A Quiet Place. In a post-apocalyptic type setting where making any noise can result in a quick death, the mother and father decide to have a baby, knowing how dangerous it could be. They go through all the trouble to try and prepare for the new baby. The Blind Side. The story in this movie is basically what would happen if a Karen used her powers for good. Leanne Tui has to fight very hard in order to help Michael Orr, doing what she believes to be right, helping a young man with a lot of potential have a better life. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Millie Pontypi marries the man she just met, excited to no longer wait on several men as a waitress, but rather just one. However, she quickly and abruptly learns that she has to care for her husband as well as his 6 brothers. The boys are quick to fight and lack manners, but Millie doesn't back down from the challenge, being assertive in her position, teaching the brothers restraint and respect. At least up until they kidnap women. Overboard. Joanne Staten is a stuck-up, rich lady who has no qualms screwing over Dean Prophet. So when she happens to have amnesia, Deans take advantage of the situation, leading her to believe she's his wife and the mother of 4 boys. While she's miserable at first, as she gets a feel for it, she starts to love the family she serves. She's happier than she was living her rich life, as well as Dean and his 4 boys being better off with her there. Even after going back to her rich life, she chooses to go back to being a mother and a wife, and she even asks for more children at the end. While all these movies have great female characters, one thing they all have in common is they don't put down their male characters. While not perfect, the men balance out their female counterparts well, providing support or helpful advice. They're still allowed to be men. In spite of current politics or beliefs, people still want to see men being men and women being women. People in difficult situations, but rising to the challenge of it, and fighting to overcome the odds, making their world, even a fictional one, a better place.